Good morning all. This is Parthasarathi and today's topic is capital structure theories. Right? In the previous session we have discussed about what is the capital structure, what are the factors that affect the capital structure, the objectives and importance of capital structure. Now we will discuss about the theories of capital structure. Right. As we know, the capital structure is nothing but a combination of various long-term sources of finance which will increases the value of the firm and decreases the cost of capital. We call it as the optimum capital structure. There are various theories were proposed by different economists to explain the best capital structure. Let us see some of the theories and we'll go for the introduction part of it. Capital structure is the major part of the financial decision. That is, if we want to take any financial decision, we have to first consider the capital structure position of the firm because it will reflect the value of the firm. It will reflect the value of the firm and it also leads to the changes in the EBIT and the market value of the shares. So we have to go for an optimum capital structure. So then coming to this theory says that there is a relationship among the capital structure, cost of capital and the value of the firm. That is, there is a relationship among the capital structure of the firm, the cost of capital that we raised and the value of the firm. Okay, then the main aim of effective capital structure is, as we know, the main aim is to maximize the value of the firm and to reduce the cost of capital. Okay, there are two major theories explaining the relationship between capital structure cost of capital and the value of the firm. As we know, we have the relationship between capital structure, cost of capital and the value of the firm. There are two main theories that will explain the capital structure theories. Okay, let us see the theories. The first, there are the two different types are traditional approach and modern approaches. Okay, come under modern approach we have net income approach, net operating income approach, Modigliani Miller approach. Okay, the first traditional approach. Traditional approach is also called as intermediate approach because it consists, it is a mix, it is a hybrid product of net income approach and the net operating income approach. Okay, it considers both the concepts of net income approach and as well as the net operating income approach. Okay, according to this theory, it says that mix of equity and debt capital increases the value of the firm. It says that not only the equity capital will increase the value of the firm and not only the debt capital will not increase the value of the firm. This traditional theory will says that our capital structure should have both the debt capital and as well as equity capital. The combination of debt and equity capital will increases the value of the firm by reducing its cost of capital up to certain level of debt. That is, it says that up to certain level of debt we can reduce the cost of capital. Okay, then coming to traditional approach states that cost of capital decreases only with a reasonable limit of financial leverage. What is the financial leverage? Financial leverage is nothing but we are paying a fixed amount to the source, that it may be interest, it may be preference shares or whatever it may be. We are paying a fixed amount, we call it financial leverage. And when reaching the maximum level, it starts increasing with the financial leverage. Okay, let us see the next. There are some of the assumptions related to this traditional approaches. The assumptions are, there are only two sources of funds used by the firm. The two sources are debt and equity. That is, even though there are various sources like retained earning, surplus, reserves and all, the firm has to use only debt and equity. Okay, then the firm pays 100% of its earnings as dividends. That is, it says that the company, the firm will not retain any part from its net profit. As we know, we get net profits. That is, from the sales revenue we minus the cost of capital, the cost of goods sold, which gives us gross profit. From gross profit, that is EBIT, we will reduce the interest rate and then we'll go for interest reducing of taxes, and then we'll get the net profit. This net profit has divided into two parts, that is retained earnings and for dividends. This theory assumption is we have to pay all our earnings in the form of dividends. Okay. Then coming to total assets are given and do not change. That is, for the firm, the total assets will not increase and as well as it should not decrease. The total assets of the firm should be a constant. Okay. Then coming to the total finance remains constant. That is, what is the total amount of finance that we raise should remain constant. There is no change in the finance. We have to maintain a constant finance. Okay. Then coming to the operating profit, that is EBIT, earnings before interest and tax. EBIT is earnings before interest and tax. The operating profits are not expected to grow. That is, our operating profits should not be grow, it must be a constant. Okay, here we have to understand the assets are constant, the total finance is constant, the operating profits, that is EBIT, is also constant. Okay, and then business risk should remain constant. Business risk, that is, business will have some internal risk and as well as external risk. That is, risk faced by the business through our customers, employees, creditors, debtors, and government, other factors, external factors like government, political instability, right? Any conditions which affect the business. These business factors should be remains constant. Okay. Then the firm has a perpetual life. What is a perpetual life? That is a long life. The firm should exist for a longer period of time. We have to consider. Okay. Then the investors behave rationally. That is, the investor should behave rationally in way they go for investing. Okay. Let us see a small problem related to traditional approach. How this traditional approach shows the relationship between the cost of capital, value of the firm, and its cost of capital, value of the firm, and the other one is capital structure. Okay, let us see. We go for a small problem here. ABC Limited needs 30 lakhs of rupees for installation in new factory. That is, a company requires 30 lakhs of rupees for installation of new factory. What is the capital required? 30 lakhs. Okay, the new factory expects to yield annual earnings before interest and tax of 5 lakhs. That is, a company needs 30 lakh rupees. If the company invests 30 lakhs rupees to start a firm, after starting the firm, the company is expected to raise 5 lakhs every year in the form of EBIT, that is, operating profit is 5 lakhs. Okay, in choosing a financial plans, then the firm has to go for choose the financial plan. That is, ABC Limited has an objective of maximizing earnings per share. The company proposes to issue ordinary shares and raising debt of 3 lakhs, 10 lakhs and 15 lakhs. That is, the company has an option, that is, it according to this traditional approach. What does this traditional approach says? That the traditional approach says that a combination of debt and equity will increase the value of the firm. Okay, so the firm has the two options, that is issuing of ordinary shares and as well as raising of debt. Okay, then the company has the options of raising a debt of 3 lakhs, 10 lakhs and 15 lakhs. Okay, now the current price of market share is 250 rupees, and if it starts the business, it is expected to drop 200 rupees. That is, the market price, the share price will reduce to 50 rupees, that is 200 rupees. If the funds are borrowed in excess of 12 lakhs, funds can be raised in the following rates. That is, what this simple problem says, that a firm requires 3 lakhs rupees for installation of new factory. After installation of new factory, it is expected Try to understand the problem. The company requires 30 lakh rupees for to establish a new factory, and the company will expects a return of EBIT, that is, we can say not return, we can say EBIT, that is operating profit of 5 lakh rupees every year. Okay, now how much the company require? Company require 30 lakh of rupees. Now the company is having three different alternatives. That is, the first alternative is the company can raise the debt of 3 lakhs, equity of 27 lakhs. Debt, and the second alternative is debt of 10 lakhs, equity of 27 lakhs, sorry 20 lakhs. And the company has the option alternative of company can raise 15 lakhs rupees of debt and 15 lakh rupees of equity. See here, the company, as we know, this traditional approach says that the firm will maximize the value when it goes the combination of equity, the combination of debt and equity. See, the company is having a debt option of 3 lakhs. So if it raises 3 lakhs in the form of debt, the remaining money of 27 lakhs it has to go for equity, because it requires 30 lakhs. And if it raises 10 lakh rupees, it has 10 lakh rupees of debt, it has to raise 20 lakh rupees of equity. And 15 lakh rupees, then it can raise 15 lakh rupees of equity. And the current market price is 250 rupees, and it expects to drop to 200 if the funds borrowed, that is, if the company borrow an excess amount of more than 12 lakhs, the company borrow more than 12 lakh rupees, then the company share price will fall to 200 rupees, from 250 to 200 rupees. And we have three different alternatives of interest rate. That is, if it borrow 3 lakh rupees, its interest rate is 8%. If it borrow more than 3 lakhs and below 15 lakhs, the interest rate is 10%. If it is borrow more than 15 lakhs, the interest rate is 15%. And we know the tax rate is 50%, 50%. Okay, let us go for the solution of it. What is the amount the company will require? The company will require an amount of 30 lakh rupees to start a new business. The firm require 30 lakh rupees. Okay, then coming to what are the three different alternatives the company will have? The company will have the first alternative of it can raise 30 lakh rupees of debt, 27 lakh rupees of equity. 27 plus 30 will give us 3 lakhs. The company can raise 10 lakh rupees of debt, 20 lakh rupees of equity. 30 plus 30, 30 lakh rupees. It can raise 15 lakh rupees of debt, 15 lakh rupees of equity. That is, it has three different combinations of 30 lakhs rupees of debt, 27 lakh rupees of equity, 30 lakhs of 10 lakhs of debt, 20 lakhs of equity, 15 lakhs of debt, 15 lakhs of equity. And okay, now coming to the first alternative. How much the company will expected to have EBIT, operating profit is 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs. The company is expected to have an operating profit of 5 lakhs. For each alternative, the operating profit is 5 lakhs. Okay. Then this EBIT minus interest. That is up to 3 lakhs. What is the interest rate? The interest rate is 8%. Up to 3 lakhs, interest rate is 8%. So 3 lakhs into 8 by 100, which gives us 24,000. Then coming to 10 lakhs, that is, what is the interest rate here? From 3 lakhs to 15 lakhs, 3 lakhs to 15 lakhs, the interest rate is 10%. That is 10 lakhs into 10 divided by 100, which gives us 1 lakh rupees. Okay, and then above 15 lakhs, what is the interest rate here? Above 15 lakhs, the interest rate is 15%. So 15 lakhs into 15 by 100, which gives us 2 lakhs 25,000. Here we get 5 lakhs into 8 by 100, 5 lakhs into 10 by 100, 5 lakhs into 15 by 100. We get the interest of 24 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 2 lakhs 25,000. We will minus it. 5 lakhs minus 24,000, 5 lakhs minus 1 lakh, 5 lakhs minus 2 lakhs 25,000. We get EBIT is 5 lakhs, interest is 24,000, 1 lakh and 2 lakhs 25,000. We will subtract. Okay, operating profit, that is EBIT minus interest, we get 4 lakhs 76,000, 4 lakhs and 2 lakhs 75,000. That is the earnings available to equity shareholders. Okay, then coming to, then we will go for the next one. I think you understand, this is EBIT minus interest we get here. Okay, then coming to, after paying the interest, what we have to pay? After paying the interest, we have to pay the tax. What is the tax percentage here? 50%. That is 4,76,000 into 50 by 100, we get 2,38,000. 4 lakhs into 50 by 100, we get 2 lakhs. 2,75,000 into 50 by 100, we get 1,37,500. That is, this 2,38,000, 2 lakhs and 1,75,000 is the interest rate, tax rate, tax rate of 50%. Okay, I think you understand. 4,76,000 into 50 by 100, 4 lakhs into 50 by 100, 2,75,000 into 50 by 100. What we will do? We will subtract this interest. First we have from the operating profit, we have subtracted the interest. From this we are subtracting the tax, we get the amount. Okay, right. Then coming to, we gone for 3 lakhs of debt. How much of equity? 27 lakh equity. To get 30 lakhs, 3 lakh rupees of debt, 27 lakhs of equity. 10 lakh rupees of debt, 20 lakhs of equity. 15 lakhs of debt, 15 lakhs of equity. Okay, now coming to, what is the share price? 250 rupees. Again 250 rupees. And there is a condition in the problem. Let us see the condition. If the current market price is 250 rupees and it is expected to drop to 200, if the funds rise exceeds 12 lakh rupees funds, that is, if the company borrows more than 12 lakh rupees in the form of debt, then the share price will reduce to 200. See here, if it is borrowed more than 12 lakh rupees, the share price will falls to 200 rupees. See, 15 lakhs, that is more than 12 lakhs. It borrowed 15 lakhs of debt. So what happened? The share price will falls to 200. Okay. So see here, the share price is 250 here, 250 here, and 200 here. Why the share price is 200 here? Because it's the fund borrowed more than 12 lakhs. The share price is 250. Okay. Then coming to, then what is the amount of funds we require in the form of equity, in the form of shares? Shares, the amount we require is 27 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 15 lakhs. What is the share price here? 250, 250, 200. Okay. Now we have to calculate the number of shares. How many number of shares we will get is 27 lakhs by 250, 2 lakhs by 250, 15 lakhs by 200. We get the values. That is number of shares. How do we get the number of shares? We get number of shares is nothing but how much of money we are raising in the form of shares by share price. Okay, that is, what is the amount of money we raise in the form of shares by share price. Amount of money we raise in the form of shares by share price. Amount of money we raise in the form of shares by share price. That is amount of money for 30 lakhs, 10 lakhs in the form of debt and 20 lakhs in the form of equity by 250 the share price. Why we write 200 here, share price is 200 is because if it exceeds 12 lakh rupees, the share price will falls to 200. Okay, then 27 lakhs by 250, 2 lakhs by 250, 50 lakhs by 200 will gives us 10,800, 8,000, 7,500. Okay, right. Now we know what is the amount that is available for shareholders. That is 2,38,000 is available for the shareholders. 2 lakhs and again 1,35,000 here. Okay, what is the number of shares? 1 lakh, 10,800, 8,000, 7,500. That is funds available for each shareholders divided by number of shares will get the earnings per share. That is 2,38,000 by 10,800, 2 lakhs by 8,000, 1,37,000 by 7,500 will gives us the earnings per share of 22.03, 25 and 18.33. Okay, now the EPS is 22.03, 25 and 18.33. Now, which out of these three different alternatives, which is the best one? We have to tell which is the best one. See, in the problem, it is given that the company has an objective. The company has the objective of maximizing the earnings per share. Okay, see here, out of the three alternatives, which alternative is having highest earnings per share? EPS, earnings per share 22.03, 25 and 18. See here, the company has the objective of maximize the earnings per share. So in this problem, the maximize EPS, earnings per share, is 25. So the combination of 10 lakh rupees of debt and 20 lakh rupees of ordinary shares will increase the value of the firm. It says that if the combination of 10 lakh rupees of debt and 20 lakh rupees of equity shares, which will combine of 30 lakh rupees, if you go for the second alternative, then EPS is more and the value of the firm is increased. Okay, coming to the next problem, go for the next problem. Compute the market value of the firm, value of shares and the average cost of capital from the following information. That is, the net operating income is 1 lakh, the given data. The net operating income is 1 lakh, total investment is 5 lakhs, and equity capitalization rate is, if the firm uses no debt 10%, the firm uses 25,000 debentures, then it is of 11%, that is interest. If the firm uses 4 lakhs, then the interest rate is 13%. That is, we can say the cost of debt is no debt. If it no debt, it is up to 10%, and the cost of capital, that is capital is 11% if it is 25,000, and 4 lakhs if it is 13%. Okay, then assume 5 lakh debentures can be raised at 6% rate of interest, whereas 4 lakhs debentures can rise at 7% rate of interest. Very simple. It says that the firm is having a net operating income of 1 lakh rupee. The total investment is 5 lakhs. The capitalization rates are no debt 10%. If the firm uses 25,000, 15, 11%. If the firm uses 4 lakhs debentures, then it is a 13%. Okay. Then assume that 5 lakh debentures are raised at 6% rate of interest, whereas 4 lakhs debentures at raised at 7% rate of interest. Then go for calculation of market value of the firm, value of shares, and average cost of capital. See here, what is the operating income? Operating income is 1 lakh. See, it is clearly given here. The operating income is 1 lakh. It is given operating income is 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Okay. We have 3 different alternatives. That is, if it can rise 2 lakh 50,000. See, it is 2 lakh 50,000. Sorry, 25 lakhs I think so. It is 2 lakh 50,000. Okay. The firm uses 2 lakh 50,000 rupees. Then it has 6% of interest rate. 4 lakhs it is of 7%. See, it is clearly given that 2 lakhs 50,000. I'll correct it. Small printing mistake over here. Okay. See here. The firm uses no debt. The firm uses 2 lakh 50,000, 6% of debenture. 4 lakhs 7%. It is clearly given here. Okay. Then coming to next one is interest. No debt, so no interest rate. 2 lakhs 50,000, the interest rate is 6%. Then we get 15,000. For 4 lakhs, we will get 28,000. Okay, that is very simple. See here, for first option 1 lakh, that is no debt, no interest rate. Okay, 2 lakh 50,000, 6%. That is 2 lakh 50,000 into 6 by 100, we get 15,000. That is, and then for 4 lakhs it is 7%. That is 4 lakhs into 7 by 100, we get 28,000. That is 1 lakh minus, there is no interest, so 1 lakh minus 0 we get 1 lakh. 1 lakh minus 15,000 we get 85,000. 1 lakh minus 28,000 we get 72,000. That is, we will subtract interest from the EVA. That is, we subtract interest from the net operating income. We get earnings available to shareholders are 1 lakh 85,000 and then 72,000. What is the capitalization rate here? See, in the it is here, it is given the capitalization rates are if the firm uses 2 lakh 50,000, 11%, 4 lakhs it is of 13%. Okay, the firm uses no debt 10%. See here, the capitalization rates are 10%, 11%, 13%. So we get 1 lakh, 10,000, that is here 10%, 1 lakh 10%, that is 1 lakh into 10 by 100, 85,000 into 10 by 11, that is 11 is the calculation rate, 72,000 into 100 by 13, that is calculation rate. We get 10 lakhs by we get here 7,72,727, 5,53,848. That is very simple. We will find it the market value of shares, that is by earnings available to shareholders, that is 1 lakh by 10 by 100, 85,000 here, 85,000 by 10 by 11, 72,000 by 10 by 13. Okay, then we get these amounts. Okay, and then market value of the firm. Well, how do you calculate the market value of the firm? We will calculate the market value of the firm, that is this. See here, we get 7,72,772 plus 2,50,000. Here 10 lakhs plus no debt, so plus 0. I think you understand. That is 2,50,000 plus 7,72,272. We get 10,22,772. Then 4 lakhs plus 5,53,846. We get 9,53,856. That is simply what we have to do is we have to add this amount plus the market value of the shares. We will get the market value of the firm. Okay, clear. And then what is the average cost of capital is 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh. So we go for earnings, EBIT by value of the firm. EBIT is 1 lakh by value of the firm is here 1 lakh. EBIT is 1 lakh, that is earnings. Earnings is 1 lakh by 10 lakhs, that is here value of the firm. Earnings by value of the firm. We get the 10%, 9.78% and 10.48%. Out of these three, then the value of the firm is highest for the third alternative. In simply way, what I want to say is, I will go for a small explanation of the problem again. The firm is having an investment of 5 lakh rupees. It expected to net income is 1 lakh. The calculation rate is no debt 10%, 2,50,000 it uses debentures 11%. If it uses 4 lakhs, 13% debentures, 13%. Okay, assume 5 lakhs debentures can raise at 6% of rate of interest, 4 lakhs debentures as can raise at 7% rate of interest. We have to compute the market value of firm, value of shares and the average cost of the capital. See here, no debt, 2,50,000 at 6%, 4 lakhs at 70%. What is the net operating income? 1 lakh is common for all, minus interest, no debt, no interest. 2,50,000 into 6%, 2,50,000 into 6 by 100, we get 50,000. 4 lakhs into 7%, that is 4 lakhs into 7 by 100, we get 28,000. So operating income minus interest, operating income on 10 lakhs, 1 lakh minus 15,000, 1 lakh minus 28,000, we get the earnings available to equity shareholders. Then calculation rate is 10%, 11%, 13%, which is given in the problem. That is, here it is given the problem, that is 10%, 11% and 13%. See here. Then we go for market value of the firm is 10,000 into 10 by 100, 85,000 into 100 by 11, 32,000 by 100 into 100 by 13. We get the market value of the share. Then how do you get the market value of the firm? Market value of the firm plus its debenture, that is debentures value. We will add up 10 lakhs, no debt, so 10 lakhs plus 0, 10 lakhs, then here, see here, 7,72,727 plus 2,50,000, 4 lakhs plus here 4 lakhs plus 5,50,840, we get the value. Then coming to we have the net operating income over here. What is the average cost of capital? Operating income by the value of the firm. Operating income 10 lakhs, 1 lakh by market value of the firm, 1 lakh by market value of 9,50,000. So we get the 10%, 9.78 and 10.38. Okay, this is the simple brief about the calculation. Okay, see conclusion here. If the data, if the above data, if the debt of 2,50,000 is used, the value of the firm increases and the overall cost of decreases. See, if it uses 2,50,000, then what happened? The value of the firm increases and the overall cost of capital is decreases. See, the value of the firm is increased, and the value of the, see here, if the firm uses 2 lakh rupees of debt, then the it increases the value of, it increases the value of the firm, and the overall cost of capital is decreased. But if the more debt is used to finance in place of equity, that is 4 lakh of debenture, the value of the firm is decreased and the overall cost of capital is increases. Okay, this is on this table we can understand. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can contact me through my mail or through phone. Okay, thank you.